No, I don't want the jars over there. I told you already. That's because you don't listen to me when I speak. Maybe you can ask your partner, and they can easily tell you where you're supposed to place a jar that contains such important information. It doesn't surprise me. He doesn't really know what type of information it contains. Yeah, what a miracle it could be once you both knows what you are actually handling in those hands of yours. It contains genetic information, something that nor you either, not even me, can pay for if we lost the material. Yeah, so I could really suggest that you place the jar where it truly belongs. Well, do you think glass is a material to be presented in the front line of that case? Oh, because, we don't have cats, but we do have clumsy people here, in which you are included. Yes, one little slippery hand and we're all done. But don't worry, maybe you can work for 84 plus years and afford it back. Yeah, it's not in your plans, is it? It goes in the back wardrobe. Yes, the back wardrobe, because if you pay close attention, that's where you will see the tag in the front. What does it say? And what does letter E mean? Great, the last wardrobe. Does it make sense now, or do I have to explain it with a little drawing? Okay, well, these people and this company. I really hope that I can get out of here before it gets worse. What was I thinking about when I came to this place? Oh, no, 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 no. Not you, not you. Hello? I was wondering when you're being. Yes, please sit down. I was missing some company anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not in the right mood today. Maybe it's because I haven't had my beautiful mug of coffee that I like to have when I come to this place. Or maybe because I've had enough with the employers I have that can't really manage to handle proper material the way it's supposed to be handled. Oh, don't tell me about aging. Don't tell me about aging. Because even if I was in the best mood of all days, I would still be having wrinkles at the age of 35. Really, I'm honestly impressed that I haven't had green hairs already, or maybe some white ones. Maybe you can see them, I don't know. Thank you. But to be honest, the poetry can be sent to the basement. There we have the two girls that are always taking care of handling the materials. We moved to that place. It's a really cold place, and I'm really sure they would appreciate your insight in complimenting people's beauty. No, I'm not cold. I mean, the girls are there in the cold room, and I'm sure they won't have a frozen heart like mine. Mine is not cold. It's already. Have you seen the movie? What was the name? Let It Go? I think that was a song. Never mind. That's where my heart belongs. In an ice world. Maybe Disneyland. I don't know, darling. I've never been to Disneyland. And judging by the puppets they normally appear on YouTube, well, I've seen the shorts, and honestly, what do we have to envy to Disneyland? I mean, have you seen our puppets? Well, maybe you're right. If we keep on doing this, it's possible that we will end up with no robots, with no toys, and we will have to get into one of those costumes, the ones with the big ears and the fluffy paws. Yeah, to be able to go with the demand of what we are not going to be able to provide. No, don't really ask me. I'm already sentenced here. I don't have much expectations, to be honest. But, I mean, you're young enough. You can do better and maybe get your escape route before it's too late. Absolutely. I will be there and they better wait for me with sushi because last time they didn't really provided me with the meal that I was asking them for, and I had been asking for that meal for quite a long time. And I have a feeling they didn't really forget, but they chose to ignore it, which is not the same thing. It's actually very rude and inconsiderate to do that. But what they don't know is that it's me who leads the work here, and well, let's just say that I may forget one or two important things that belong to their care or to their business in the near future. Good news? Really, if you can give me good news, I will honestly probably faint. Yeah, because I wasn't expecting anything to lighten up my day. Never mind, I was just finishing some projects, taking notes of the important parts, but you can tell me. Oh, well, that's actually much more interesting if you're talking about showing. What do you have there? These ones are the pieces we're supposed to handle? Why black though? I mean, children do not like black. They like vibrant, a colorful rainbow. Well, I guess if it goes in the inside part, it could work, but I'm still unsure if this will pick through the top part. Where do they come from? No, no, it's not some type of idea that I have against him, but you should know that the Hats Corporation is not working very well. Well, at least not lately. And what matters is not what you did 100 years ago, but what you do right now, where it can affect or when it can affect the rest of us. You may not know, but these little pieces we have here are actually the most important ones. And if we don't do well with these ones, there will be no robots. Okay, well, I think we could try them. I'm not talking about placing them in all the series, but maybe one or two. Maybe placing one on the top and one on the bottom, and the next robot we can place both on the top parts and compare the differences. Yeah, I think if we place one on the top and one on the bottom, it would help us stabilize the motions. But I could be wrong, so I will keep these ones. Yeah, I'm gonna write them down because it can be possible that these people we have here forget. So I'm not about to take any risk when it comes to this production. So do I make it clear that it comes from the Hats Corporation? Okay, well, I mean, it's still my responsibility, my direct responsibility, because they have my surname on the project. But, well, I'm not about to excuse you. No, because if you're saying that I can't put your surname when it comes to these parts, I'm about to take the opportunity. You know me, I don't trust easily. So, okay, never mind. No, I'm not about to make you sign a white sheet of paper because it wouldn't be considerate. And you should know better than that, because really, people can scam you. And you know what the worst part is? That you may think that the scam is going to come from people who really need the money, but no, darling, it won't come from from your employers. It will come from the people you least expect to, especially the ones that are up there. Yeah, the ones that are on the 11th floor. I have a feeling that if you give them a sign on a white sheet of paper, you won't be coming here again anytime soon. And not because you are somehow magically retired, but because you are either in prison or you're homeless. Well, after years of working with the devil, you end up already knowing how to treat him. I mean, as long as you don't come here to sneak in with the noses until the final product is ready, at least. I'm fine. I just deal with these employers and call it a day and go back home. No, you may think so, but you haven't really known this place too well. No, it's not because I'm a lady, and it's not because I'm privileged here. Trust me, there are some things that I wish I could forget. Yeah, you may call it melodramatic, but know what I call it? Wise type of thinking. There are some times where you have to be like those three monkeys. You know, the ones that see no evil, speak no evil, and hear no evil. And sometimes don't even move to dance with the devil. But you can still be happy in your state of blissful ignorance. You don't want to know. So, what happened with the hands? Yeah, I was about to play some type of chord inside it, but I wasn't sure about what material I should choose because of the metals we have there. I don't think it's a good idea going with titanium. Have you watched Megan? I know it's a movie, darling, but robots are still robots. Even though I don't believe that the devil can possess a robot, I don't believe that the ignorance or the stupidity of our employees can actually make it seem like a robot has been possessed. And trust me, I do not want a kid, nor even a current parent, to be placing a demand against this place because the kid chose to stick his fingers inside the little robot's hand, pretending to be holding hands to cross the street. No, it's not a really wise idea, especially when we go with titanium. Yeah, I mean, paper is not good with the rain. You have to think about the weather though. But at least with paper, we wouldn't have missing fingers. Is he? And who told you that? Yeah, I've known him. I mean, we weren't close friends, but I've seen him quite often when I came here, especially when I left the place at early morning. Yes, I've known about his missing profile, but I thought that maybe he called in sick and people were just exaggerating. Well, what can I say? Maybe he went for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. I mean, I won't judge him. Could you judge him? It's not like he had an important task here. He was just security. And I mean, what does even security do, right? Like, check for surroundings when you leave the place? Check that you don't come in here with weapons? Don't they know already that what we make here can be transformed into weapons? Darling, are you forgetting what you just brought to me? If we place this wrongly, well, one of the robot's arm can be used as a weapon, trust me. And we're not talking here about a simple gun. No, I'm talking about something that can electrocute a person or that can actually blow that stupid barrier they have at the entrance for precaution. So, come on. No, to be honest, I don't feel safer with security because I've never felt safe in here anyway. Well, I hope that wherever he is, he's having a good vacation time. You're just watching too much television. What? I told you already. Well, I mean, your partner was very similar to you. I'm not the one to blame if you have the same haircut. He is in wardrobe E, the last wardrobe. No, don't ask for forgiveness. I don't care about your excuses. I care about you doing your job right. Because I really want to leave here in about 45 minutes and I'm not about to stay in because of you. Go. Come on, it's already too late to be talking about this. What do you want to do? Like, for us to be talking about some horror creepypasta? And who says so? It wasn't actually like that. No, it wasn't because I was present. I was present. It was a hard day. Everybody was staying home. I don't know if they were sick or what was happening. I was here with the team, but we were very few workers, very few, and I was feeling sleepy. I wanted to go back home like I want right now, but I was more tired than usual. And I don't know what happened. One of them just, I guess, they went to the wrong wardrobe and grabbed the wrong material and placed it inside the robot. It was almost finished, but I don't know what happened. Then the lights went off and they stayed like that for about 14, 15 minutes. And when they came back, they couldn't find the robot. No, it's not like the movies. It didn't just escape walking. I mean, it's a tiny little thing. Must be about, I don't know, 5 kilograms max. And yes, of course, old employers were there, like, and old employees too. But maybe someone took the opportunity and thought it would be funny to play a prank, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they just took it because they wanted to sell it outside to the competence or whatever. No, they've never claimed it to be a new model or something, but who knows, maybe they are working with that 5 kilograms test and doing something to ruin our new product, our new release. You cannot believe that the robot escaped this place walking. It's not possible. I wasn't even sure if it could stand on its feet. Like that's how bad it is. Like I wasn't even sure if they placed what you just brought to me. I don't know. All I know is that the most certain thing I can tell you is that they had the wrong material in there, and it affected the chip that they have in the little brain. I mean, brain. It's just a mere coincidence. You cannot tell me that a 5 kilograms robot is about to attack a security guard. Like, like think about the magnitude of what you're telling me. That a robot that small cannot be like. What did it do? Did it go down the elevator? The lights were off. It couldn't have worked. I mean, were they climbing those stairs? Nobody spotted it. And what then? Did they get to the security guard office and boom, kaboom? It's just a coincidence. Yes, I know what I told you, but I was talking about a new product. I'm talking about robots that are 3, 4 times as big. I'm talking about a robot that can look like a parent, not a robot that can look like, I don't know, a nightstand or a night lamp. Don't worry about that. I'm sure the security guard will come back, especially when his tummy starts growling, or he has to feed the children, whatever family he has. I told you I'm not nervous. I'm just having a really bad day, a really bad night, and I want to get out of here. What's going on there? What do you mean the production is not working? Just set the alarm off. But I told you, but I told you, they were in the wardrobe of Sony. Can you go? Yes, go. We will take care of this. You don't have to do anything weird. Just go and please check they are not taking the wrong jar, because if it's for them, we will go out at about 4 a.m. I'll invite you coffee. Is that okay? And I will tell you when I place those things. I will work with them. I will work with them. I promise you. Just go and take care of that, and let me fix this. Thank you. we are going to place two things. Supporter number 1 is about 3 centimeters per 5. Black color. It goes in the upper part. Support number 2. It also goes in the upper part. At least on roleplay. 3.1 centimeters per 5 at the base. Color black. Possible modification of the color. Not very pleased with the Hats Corporation. Mental note: sabotage the Hats Corporation. Taking one of them out to inspect them. Quite solid, although a little rougher. Needs to be careful with the interaction against the other metals. As we don't want any of the structure to be disrupted by rougher materials. listener.